Flash Lesson 1, Introduction Basic Motion Tween. Using Flash. What is Flash? Animation and interactive authoring program. Has tools for complex animation, as well as excellent drawing tools. Using Flash. What can Flash MX be used for? Websites, web-based applications, CD-ROM and interactive applications. Video. How Flash starts up 3 parts to the development environment. Stage, timeline, workspace. You can display other parts of the program. The toolbox, the properties panel, timeline, toolbox, stage, panels. The stage contains all objects that are seen by the viewer in the final movie. You can draw objects on, or import objects to the stage. The timeline, used to organize and control the movie's content by specifying when each object appears on the stage. Images are contained within frames, which are units of the timeline. The timeline has separate layers. The timeline has a playback head. The toolbox contains a set of tools used to draw and edit graphics and text. Divided into 4 sections: tools, view, colors, option. Panels, such as the properties panel, are used to organize and modify objects and features in a movie. Creating a macromedia Flash movie. Movies are created by placing objects on the stage, editing these objects, animating them and adding interactivity. You can create graphics in Flash, or import them from another program such as Photoshop. Creating a macromedia Flash movie. Objects placed on the stage are automatically placed in a layer, and in the currently selected frame of the timeline. A keyframe represents a frame which contains an object. Always the first frame of every animation. An object in a keyframe. Keyframe representing object. Object on the stage. Creating an animation. A basic animation requires 2 keyframes. The first keyframe sets the starting position. The second keyframe sets the ending position. The number of frames between 2 keyframes determines the length of the animation. Motion animation. Arrow between keyframes indicates motion animation. Understanding the timeline. Frame view icon. Playhead. Frames. Layers. Status bar. Understanding how to read the timeline can help you determine what's happening in your movie frame by frame. Layers. Like transparent acetate sheets of content stacked on top of one another. Adding a layer causes it to be placed on top of the other layers. Can be reordered by dragging up or down.